What's good, YouTube? Hope y'all doing well. So in my time on YouTube, I've made a ton of sampling videos, and in most of these videos, I'm usually sampling songs from Western music. So mostly stuff that's either North American or using scales or theory that involve mostly music that's originated from European and Western countries. And the idea dawned upon me, let me sample some music that's also near and dear to my heart, that's more in the Eastern, that's different than what I normally sample. And I figured what better way to do it than some of the music that I grew up on. I'm gonna go ahead and show y'all the song real quick. So let's go ahead and jump right into that. I already have my song picked out. It is Nog by Jazzy B. This probably won't come to much surprise to some of y'all, but I'm not like, fully American. I'm actually Punjabi, so it's an area within South Asia, specifically in the region of North India. That's where this song comes from. But anyways, this is one of my favorite songs that I listened to growing up. I figured, you know what? It's different from what I normally do, so let's go ahead and try to sample it, and we can see if we can make a beat out of it. All right, so I have the sample pulled up into FL Studio here. If you're familiar with the song, it starts off with drums, and then after that, it starts the actual song, like with all the melodics and everything. So I'm gonna cut this right where those melodics start. So right here. So this is more or less what we got so far. So I think the first step that we should do in trying to figure this out is figure out what the tempo is. I think a good place to start is just going where these drums first hit, have that hit after probably 2 measures it looks like. So I'm just gonna keep increasing the tempo until it gets there. So we're at 152, that looks pretty spot on actually. So we'll go ahead and cut it right there. And I'm actually gonna shift this over to here so it's just easier to see the 4 measures and 8 measures. I think we can cut it right here, just loop those 4. There's another part of the song which is a little later. I think it's around here somewhere. That's what I want to add the drums to, right here. So right here at 31, so I'm gonna make that cut. So yeah, just these 2 for now. I think I might come back and use this little intro part later. This is gonna sound a little weird, but for these 2, I'm actually not going to extract the stems from it. I think I'd rather have the drums and just kind of EQ them out the best I can than just cutting them out altogether. And before I actually do anything with the EQ or anything, I'm gonna change the mode on this to stretch so that when we do, and we probably are gonna change the tempo, we don't end up changing the length of the sample either. And so let's go ahead and do that now. I'm gonna leave it on stretch and I'm just gonna increase the tempo a little bit. 164 sounds good. We'll go ahead and EQ it up. We'll throw 1 EQ and then we'll throw a EQ with more of a cut on specific drum parts. I think what I want to do is I want to make some chops where we go up an octave. So just probably this part right here, go to the top and hit make unique and then double click. I'll move this range up to 12 and move the pitch all the way to the right. Something like that. We'll layer it on top. And we'll throw. And I think on this first one, I'm gonna go ahead and put on some RC20 retro color. I just called it by its full government, man. That's crazy. And I know this probably sounds a little messy to be on a trap beat, but trust the process. I don't even think I said that correctly. All right, so yeah, I think what I want to do is just start kind of adding some preliminary drums to this, and then we can kind of adjust the sample as we need to, as we go. I'm just gonna grab some sounds out of the Solus multi-kit. Grab this one right here. We can get a snare too. We can get a little vox. We can get that. Let's get a kick. Sure, let's get a cowbell too. Let's get the snare hit. That's just what I heard first. Something simple like that. And then the hi-hats, I think I might have a drum MIDI in that Solus kit that might fit it pretty well, so let's see what we got. You could also put down a triangle too, because we're already getting a little overkill with it. All right, now we can go ahead and put down our 808s, set the envelope on it. We'll use the loop points just for now. Go ahead and boost a little bit too. I think what I want to do is pitch this down. So I'm gonna go into the audio clip settings here, do -100, do that for all of them. Go ahead and throw the master track on it. EQ with a boost on the 2nd and 7th band. Default soft clipper. Maximus, master rate 1 preset. All right, and so for this little intro bit right here, I think what I want to do is create like a EQ automation for it. So I'll do that. We already have the 4 measures selected here, so I'm gonna go to the EQ, right click it, hit create automation clip, and then just roll it down like that. So I think what we'll do is we'll just have kind of one long standing section like that. And we'll kind of switch it back and forth. We'll go ahead and just start kind of trimming stuff out. Take that cowbell out, take the open ad out here and there. And we'll more or less just kind of rinse and repeat it. So do this.
Roll up, Tess.